These kids smoke better dope than I do. Hello, huge movie fanatic Nate, stopping on by. This time I'm coming at you to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Friday the 13th, Part 2, by showcasing the 8x10 color lobby cards that were released 40 years ago this year to, obviously promote the film. I'm going to show you these in order that they are numbered, obviously. These lobby cards are numbered, which will make it very easy for us to determine what order to show them to you in. Number 1, 8x10 color lobby card of Friday the 13th, Part 2. We have the very yummy, nubile Marta Koblar and the, whatever the hell this guy's name is, talking with Walt Gorney in Friday the 13th. Part 2. I really love this picture because this scene, a lot of the early scenes in the movie were filmed during really just beautiful weather, a lot of just blue sky and sun, and that just comes through really evident in this lobby card. And also Marta is looking particularly alluring in this lobby card. So this is probably one of my favorites from the color 8x10 lobby cards for Friday the 13th, Part 2. Second lobby card here is really cool, showcasing Amy Steele at the end of the film, basically defending herself or getting ready to defend herself once Paul opens the door, ready for Jason to come rushing in and ready to impale him on this one half, the most deadly half of the broken pitchfork. And unfortunately, poor Paul gets the handle half as defense as he goes and opens the door, only to discover once the door is opened, I won't ruin it. This lobby card is really cool. Incidentally, I do have some kind of European poster for Friday the 13th Part 2 that basically someone did a painting from this image, and that's the whole poster. I showcased that on my channel years ago. Just search Friday the 13th Part 2 poster and I'm sure you'll find it on my channel. But this image is just beyond classic from the movie Friday the 13th, Part 2. And yes, I guess I get some kind of pleasure saying the title. Lobby card number 3 here appears to be faded or something, but I don't think it really is. I think it just might be the way the thing looks when it was printed. The card 3 for Friday the 13th, Part 2 shows the counselors in training, and we've got in the forefront there Vicky and Terry and all their summer wear glory there. Keep clean during your menstrual cycle. Jeff, don't wear yourself out. If you want to wrestle, come with me. Lobby card 4 is really cool, once again showcasing front and center the alluring Marta Koblar in all her teenage glory. I feel like such a pervert saying that now at my advanced age, but whatever. I like this lobby card a lot just because obviously Marta Koblar is in it, and just the colors and the contrast is really cool of this particular lobby card. And look at this. Makes it look like Adrienne King has a bigger role in the movie than she does, but it's kind of a bummer she has such a small role, but life goes on at the end of the day. Color lobby card from Friday the 13th, Part 2 of Adrienne King taking a terrifying shower. Little bit of a wink to Psycho if you really want to get analytical about it. And now with the 6th 8x10 color lobby card from I'll Spare You. You know what movie we're looking at lobby cards for. This one's really cool as well because it showcases Amy Steele and Jason Shack with the shrine of Jason's mom's head front and center there in the image. Really kind of cool. I want to say they may have zoomed in on this image, not showing the shrine, and just used the image of Amy Steele in one of the VHS or Laserdisc, back cover arts for the release of the film in the 80s. It's possible, but I can't confirm that 100% right now. So card number 7 in this set seems a little faded. It's hard to say if it is in fact faded or if this is just the way the card came. It's kind of a, a scene like this really doesn't really happen in the movie. I think this is the window that she goes crashing out of, but perhaps before they did the scene they just, obviously the still photographer had her pose for this little shot, and before they did the stunt, which she didn't. I don't remember if she said she got stunt pay. If she didn't, she should have, because that was probably technically a stunt. She really went through that window and slid out of it and kind of slid onto this thing and kept on running in a steady cam shot from the movie, you know what movie. And the 8th and final lobby card from this set, and this picture would be so frickin' cool if it wasn't fricking backwards. For some reason they took this image and, you know, they mirrored it. If you were to look at this in a mirror, that's how the image should look. Everything's all backwards in this image, which is a bummer because the lobby card is absolutely beautiful and breathtaking. Wonderful contrast and colors in this lobby card. It's just a bummer. You know, one of the cooler scenes in the movie. It's just a bummer that the color version of this lobby card has to be, you know, a mirrored image. You may have seen my Friday the 13th Part 2 black and white 8x10 photos that I showcased, and, you know, they have an alternate photo from basically the same angle, but it's a different shot of the same setup, which fortunately is actually the correct, you know, image and not a mirrored image like unfortunately this one is. I do own I don't think it's a complete set, I might be missing one, but I do own these lobby cards in the larger, I can't remember the dimensions, I'll put it on the screen here. The larger versions of the Friday the 13th Part 2 lobby cards. As I said, it might be missing one. I showcased the 8x10 colors and the larger ones of the first film last year, and after I did that I'm kind of like, well, you can't even really tell on camera the difference between the 8x10s and the larger ones, so I don't think I'm going to be doing a separate video showcasing the larger lobby cards. What I'll probably do just right now in this video is just put, just as a size comparison, maybe just one, you know, the big lobby card down and maybe the smaller 8x10 lobby card down and on top of it to give you an idea of the size difference, because as I said, you know, when you're just showing them on a video and just holding them up in the camera so they're like in the frame, it's like they don't look like much different, so I don't think there's any point in doing a separate video to showcase those. It's the same pictures except for, you know, in one of the corners it's kind of, you know, covered up with a more kind of a cool logo of the movie title and stuff like that. But at any rate, I'll show you a little bit of that. Probably I already did while I was talking about this or whatever, just comparing the sizes of the 8x10s to the, I want to say, is it 11x14s? I'm not exactly sure the dimensions of the larger ones, but hope you guys enjoyed the showcasing of the 8x10 color lobby cards from Friday the 13th Part 2. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and as always, we'll catch you on the next one.